Well, hello, folks. How are you today? Today is Magical Monday. At least that's the way I like to go with it. I'm Dawn Herring, founder of Refresh with Dawn Herring, where art and joy align. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing, because you keep seeing the background change, I am taking an indoor walk today. Yes, I just threw on my sneakers. See my sneakers? And I'm just taking a circular route. Yep, just going around, round and round and round we go. And I usually do this for about 15 minutes, maybe a little less. Because when I go out on my walks outdoors, I don't just take a circuitous route, I take time to see what's around me and see if there's the egret or the heron around. And I'm always looking for other birds and rabbits and all kinds of fun things like that. But when I'm indoors, I don't have all of that kind of stuff to be looking for. So I just go around and round in circles, but that's okay. Sometimes it can feel like we're just going around in circles. Like spinning your wheels and you feel like you're not really making any progress. Yeah, sometimes I can feel like that. Where I keep thinking that I'm going to do this or this, and then it just doesn't happen, or I don't know. I've been working on a watercolor painting. I think I've spent maybe 4 or 5 sessions with it. I'm making progress with it, but I even put a table in my bedroom that I showed here on my stories. I don't know if you saw it. And I didn't work on it this weekend. No, I watched a movie. And I'm thinking to myself, well, no wonder you're not making any progress. You keep putting it off. Yes, like spinning my wheel. Yeah, exactly. But that's okay, because you know what? I worked on a writing project. Yep, I got my feet wet. So you got to figure out where you're going to put your energy. And I only have so much energy, right? So I guess you could say that I chose to do one thing. Not saying that I was deliberately choosing one thing over another, but I did think about it afterwards, and I was like, I just wanted to get started. So I did. Doesn't mean that what I wrote is going to be used. Probably not. It's what you call rough draft. But the point is that I did do something creative. So I always have to give myself credit where credit is due. But I will eventually get back to that watercolor painting at one point or another. And it's right under my nose, if you will, in my bedroom, looking at me like, hello, I'm right there. Why aren't you looking at me? Yes, I know. I should flip it around, open it up, take the cover off, and take a good look at it. And then sit down and do a little painting, right? Oh my goodness. So what are you putting off? Do you have something right under your nose that you know you really want to do? Once you get into it, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I worked on that today. But you just keep putting it off. This is normal, very normal, especially if you have a lot of other things going on. And that's something that I also wanted to point out, is that we can't expect too much of ourselves. We only have so much creative energy, and we have to keep filling it up. You have to ask yourself, well, what am I doing to fill up my creative well? Am I actually doing something that fills my creative well? I've been looking at decorating books for the last few weeks. How to Decorate is one. I forget the titles of the others, but I'm just having a good time looking at color schemes and decorating ideas and, fabric and paint colors and, decorative items, pillows, and just all kinds of stuff that goes along with interior decorating. I'm having a blast. I really am. I'm having so much fun with that. And it's filling my creative well. I've been looking at decorating books each evening after I write in my journal. Yeah, kind of gives me something to think about when I go to sleep. And sometimes I think about too much when I'm going to sleep. Don't we all, though? So yeah, so that has been one of the ways that I've been filling my creative well, and I'm having a great time doing it. Yes, I am. I'm recognizing the color schemes that really speak to me, and I'm noticing ones that bore me half to death. Yes, we all have our own aesthetic. We all have our own ways of putting colors together and what works for us and what doesn't work for us. And of course, I'm always thinking about the designs that I have in my online stores, you know, from my Joy Design series and from my watercolor, my Beginnings watercolor series. And I've actually been thinking about kind of like doing like a matching game, if you will, which I did in my Instagram stories the other day. Don't know if you saw that. It's in my highlights under Joy Products if you want to check that out. But anyway, yeah, I was like thinking, I wonder if, like, say, Let Your Joy Soar would match well with Potential or with another painting that I've done. You know, because mixing and matching is a big part of interior decorating. So I just thought that would be really fun to see, you know, what would look well together, what would be complementary. Yes. So that's something else I'm thinking about too, with stuff that I've already created as well as what I have in mind to create. So what are you thinking about right now? Do you have any questions kind of running around in your brain that you want to write down in your journal? Anything that you want to pursue? Any curiosities that are getting your attention? Well, pursue them. Go to the library, get some books, you know, get your paints out, or get out a pencil and draw, or throw on those hiking boots and go for your wood-enhanced walk. Exactly. It's time to fill your creative well, to listen to your curiosity, and perhaps that will get you out of that mind frame where you feel like you're spinning your wheels. Yes, exactly. Filling up your creative well and listening to your curiosity is a great way to break the mold. Yep. Because we're always looking to grow and evolve and change and, you know, try something new or get back to what you were doing before that was giving you joy. Yes, exactly. So you have yourself a marvelous, magical Monday, and may joy align with your creative heart.